now. You can start.
Arkadaşlar hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Welcome everyone. Juan ve Andres ve instructorlarımızdan yani sertifikalı Nedir geliştiricilerimizden olan diğer arkadaşımız burada. What was the other friend's name? I couldn't recall the third instructor. Maria. Yeah.
Maria. Maria will be in the backend. She will be answered via chat. She can write in Turkish, okay, because she has Google Translator. So feel comfortable if you don't understand anything we're going to say here today. Feel free to chat.
Evet. Arkadaşlar ben sürekli konuşmayacağım. Sadece 2 dakikanızı alacağım. Arkadaşlar hakkında kısa bir tanıtım zaten yapmıştır Remzi. Sertifikalı Nedir geliştiricileri aynı zamanda yani sertifikalı Nedir geliştiricisi olmak isteyen arkadaşlara sertifika verme yetkisine sahip arkadaşlar. 10 saatlik bir oryantasyon kursu. Zaten birçoğunuzun geliştirici ilgili tecrübesi var yani. Hani kursun sonunda size yolladığınız sertifikasyon için yollayacağınız kodlarda da yardımcı olacaklar. Güzel bir imkan. Hani sertifikanızın olması hem sizin işinizi kolaylaştırır projelerle görüşürken hem de burada bir ekstra bir iki bilgi öğrenirsiniz. Güzel olur. Biliyorsunuz yani kendileri Venezuelalı. İngilizce olacak sezonlar. Hem Remzi aranızda olacak. Ben de ara ara katılacağım. Hani tercüme olarak ne kadar etkili olur bilmiyorum ama hani yine de zaten İngilizceniz vardır muhtemelen çoğunuzun. Hani bu aşamada sorusu olan varsa sorsun, yoksa direkt arkadaşlar ufaktan başlasınlar. Benim diyeceklerim bu kadar.
Sesim geliyor mu?
Geliyor Mete abi.
Dersler kayıt altına alınacak mı hocam? YouTube'da
Evet, dersler kayıt altına alınacak. Sessions will be recorded.
Sonra
bu
da
arada yani
katılım zorunluluğu var mı? Lafınızı kestim ama. Sonra da izlerse kabul oluyor mu?
Sezon bu derslere katılmanız şart arkadaşlar. Yani derslere katılmazsanız sertifikasyonda sıkıntı olur. Yani kayıt şöyle olacak. Hani biz daha sonra bu etkinliği yaptığımıza dair, çünkü bu fonlanan bir etkinlik arkadaşlar. Yani 50.000 TL üzerinde bir maliyeti var. Yani bu kadar küçük bir etkinlik bile bu kadar maliyetli olabiliyor, evet. Yani o yüzden ben katılmanızı tavsiye ediyorum. Hani bu raporlama için bize lazım. Sonrasında belki belli platformlarda yayınlanır. Bu arada yani her gün düzenlenen bir etkinlik değil arkadaşlar. Size özel Nedir Türkiye girişimiyle hani onaylattığımız bir etkinlik. Yani milyon dolarlık projeler var. Benim kendi projelerim var. Rafta şu an. Bekliyor. Komünite yönetim olarak marketing her türlü desteğimiz var ama geliştiricimiz eksik. Sadece bir hani ek bilgi olarak söyleyeyim dedim. Başarılar diliyorum ben hepinize. İnşallah motive biraz olsun edebilmişizdir.
Hocam sesim geliyor mu?
Geliyor Remzi.
Ayrıca şunu eklemek gerekiyor. Hani Andres ve Yuan benim bildiğim NCI sahibi developerlar. Hani sadece NCD sahibi olmak gerekmiyor eğitim için. Ayrıca de işte Nedir Certificate, Instructor dönem sertifika almak gerekiyor bu NCD verebilmek için. Ya, bu sayı çok az yani şu an dünya üzerinde.
Evet. Yani herhalde bir 20 kişi mi var, 30 kişi mi o civarda sanırsam. Ya Venezuela bu konuda çok aktif. I introduce you friends and also give little bit roundabout
Okay.
about the session. So the mic is yours. You are the teachers. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm just listening to you now.
Okay.
Thank you very much for being
Thank you.
here with us.
Thank you for this invitation. I didn't understand, but I guess you made a great introduction. Okay, let's share the screen. Let me know when you can see, please.
Yeah, we can.
We can see.
Okay. Okay, Maria just shared via chat, okay, 2 links. One is the guidebook for this project, for this course, when you will have an idea what we're going to do in the next 10 days, okay? The first day, that is today, the day 1, we're going to see a basic concept. Then we're going to see the day two, a live smart contract review. You will see how to install to make run assembler script and Rust. The day number three, we're going to see live contract coding. Okay, one is going to explain you how to write a smart contract, how to declare variables, how to compile, and how to deploy in the blockchain. Okay, this will be the same in the day four. The day five, we're going to see solution and answer about the coding problems. The day number six, we're going to see an into the front end. Okay, the focus of this project is to create a smart contract, but we also should need a little bit knowledge about how to call this function from the front side, right? Okay, day seven is helping you guys with your projects. Day number eight is latest detail, and the day number one will be your presentations. Okay, you will have to present us a project. Okay, then we're going to split your teams, and the day number 10 will be on a small talk about the next steps you can do after finish this course. Okay, let's start with the basic concepts. Okay, welcome to the Developer Bootcamp. And my name is Andres Dominguez. I'm Nedir certified developer, Nedir certified instructor by Nedir Hispano. I'm from Venezuela. I love to run. Okay, also my friend Juan Peña, he is from Mexico. He is also Nedir certified developer, Nedir certified instructor. Okay, and he is the one who is going to teach us about the smart contracts. Also, you can see here about there is Maria that is will helping us in the backend side. Okay, anyone you can ask via chat, or if you don't understand anything, you can write it and Maria will help us. Also in the Telegram group channel. Okay, the asynchronous communication will be in Telegram. The Telegram group you already are. Okay, the online sessions will be from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. Turkish hours. Okay, at the end of this course, we're going to split in small groups, and you will present a project of your own design and development, right? You must include one smart contract that can be in Rust or assembly script, a unit test, a simulation test, and a small mock-up that will be the front end, as I told you. Not to focus too much in the front side, just most focus in the back end. But a small front is enough. Okay, a couple of functions and a couple of buttons will be enough. And a small documentation on how you get to this result, right? Okay, during this course, we will practice perceiving Web3 in the context of human history, reading contract code in Rust and assembly script, writing contracts using Rust and assembly script, testing contracts using unit and simulation test, and deploying a smart contract in a sensibly using interface. Okay, let's begin with a little context about blockchain and this evolution. Okay, at the beginning of the internet, we started with Web 1, when you can see static sites. Okay, they have sites that only show information without any behavior. What was built and managed only by technicians, and the interaction was limited. Okay, and only education and content. Then we have Web 2. Okay, when appears applications like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Okay, the transaction system is cloud centralized. Is also we know as Web 2, and you are the product. Then we have Web 3. Okay, that is the big step we are doing right now, that focus on identity and privacy linked to your wallet, decentralized applications, and EA algorithms, right? Okay, let's talk about the first generation of the blockchain that was Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is the mother of all the blockchains, but at this moment have several limitations about the response. You can develop software using Bitcoin. You can develop a smart contract in Bitcoin. Then became the second generation, that is Ethereum. All know Ethereum, one of the greatest blockchains for a few years ago. And we can started to develop a smart contract in Ethereum. You can deploy and develop an applications. Okay, the problem from Ethereum at that moment is the response and high price gas. Then we have the third generation, there is Nedir smart contract. Okay, Nedir protocol allows you to create a smart contract, create millions of transactions per second. Allow you to build the decentralized application with how's the word, in an easy way. Okay, because they have pre-built functions to create a smart contract and the standard functions. Okay, they provide an infrastructure for a new internet where a company cannot steal your information and where there is no censorship of free speech. Okay, no government, no one can steal your information because you're responsible for your data. Okay, in simple words, let's say it's a blockchain where people can create or interact with decentralized finance, NFT, DAOs, metaverse, and everything that can be on blockchain. Let me know at this point if you have any answer, okay? No problem, we can stop and answer whatever you want to know. Okay, Nedir comes to eliminate some of the limitation of the most known blockchain, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, such as low transaction speed, low performance, and poor interoperability. But what is the success of the Nedir protocol? Nedir protocol, the most important characteristics is the speed and low gas fee. But how they achieve this? Okay, they use a technology called nightshade sharding. Okay, what that means? Nightshade is the core technology of the Nedir blockchain. It is a sharding technology to process data more efficiently. Sharding refers to the division of transaction processing work across many validator nodes. In this way, each node will handle only a portion of the transaction in the network, allowing for a higher number of transactions per second. That means, in a few words, they split the data, okay, and the result is faster. Okay, we can compare Nedir protocol against other blockchains. If you can see, Ethereum can handle TPS 15 to 20, and Ethereum 100,000. Okay, it's faster than Binance Smart Chain, faster than Cardano, Polkadot, Algorand, Avalanche, Solana. So it's the most faster blockchain that exists right now. So you can see what one of the reasons we are using Nedir protocol is that the speed, also of course the security and low fees, and the easy way we are going to develop that you will see in the next days. Okay, in Nedir Nightshade use block producers and validator to process transaction data parallelly in multiple charts. Each chart will produce a part of the next block. Each part is called a chunk. These chunks are then processed and stored in the Nedir protocol blockchain to finalize the transaction. Okay, unlike other proof-of-stake networks, validators do not compete for the next block based on their stake size. Nedir use the election mechanism called threshold proof-of-stake to select validator. It's similar to an auction, okay, where the large pool of potential validators indicates how many Nedir tokens they are willing to stake via single transaction. What that means is simple. The one who have more Nedir have their first chance to get reward. Okay, of course, everyone will be rewarded, but the guys that have more Nedir in staking will receive more. It's like when used to proof of work in Ethereum or blockchain. The guys who have more mining power will receive more tokens. Okay, TPOs will determine the minimum threshold to become a validator to each epoch. Usually takes 2 hours. Those with a stake above the threshold will have a chance to select it as validator in proportion to their staking amount. Okay, it's easy. Okay, it's important to remember that NIR protocol provides us usability. It's allowed to developers create decentralized application even if they are not familiar with blockchain. As I told you before, they have static functions and pre-built functions to help us to create a smart contract. For example, if you're going to use, if you're going to build an NFT marketplace, you will have several functions pre-built to help us work with that. For example, need NFT, lease NFT, transfer NFT. Also, they have scalability because of the charting technology. The network is designed to fragment at its growth to avoid being subject to congestion in the future that will cause delay in transactions made by end users. And of course, interoperability. It will allow the communication and transmission of data between your core or central network and the different shards. Okay. I forgot to tell you that the charts can increase unlimited. Okay, it's limitless. If the blockchain is going to be slower because we have a lot of users or applications, NIR is able to create new charts. Okay, new charts after new charts after new charts until the infinite. That's why the scalability and usability of NIR, they will never get slower. Okay, but why is this for? Okay, what is this useful for? The solution, what we need is to build a centralized application. Okay, what is the centralized application? It is application built on blockchain technology that not depends on central servers and cannot be censored. Okay, just the fact that the blockchain is serverless, it working in several nodes, no government or entities can go and shut down this blockchain. Okay. For example, here in Venezuela, we have several applications that are shutting down because of political situation. That doesn't happen in blockchain. Okay, interaction in the apps are stored in the blockchain within the blockchain blocks in a cryptographically secure way, preventing unauthorized access by third parties. Application of the user service. Each operation is recorded in the smart contract that controls it. The smart contract is an intermediate point that is responsible for corroborating the validity of each transaction. So it's very secure because the smart contract nature is immutable. Okay. Okay, what is a smart contract? Simply, a smart contract is agreement between two or more parties that are executed within a blockchain. Okay, that means this agreement won't change since it started. Okay, suppose you have a bet in a football player is playing Real Madrid against Barcelona, and you bet that Real Madrid would win for 2 goals. Okay, that result will be immutable. When the game are finished, you will see the results compared against the smart contract, and you will have the result. You can change it. Okay, this is smart contract. The smart contract cannot be subject to interpretation as they are composed of immutable codes, programming language. Okay, that is where you will see the smart contract and why we want to use Rust. Therefore, smart contracts start up automatic without the need of external agent and fulfill a serious programming condition of them, which is instruction or a group of them that can be executed or not depending on the value of the condition. Okay, we won't find a third party, no one is going to intersect this smart contract, and they will run in a secure way and will store all the transactions into the blockchain that is open to the world. And you can see all transactions in the blockchain. Okay, example of application Web3 built on blockchain: airlines, education, banking, logistics, medicine, video games, art, voting, and e-commerce. We also think that we only see NFT and DeFi. Okay, there is not only that. Of course, The primary applications we can find is DeFi like swap, or DeFi applications like banking, or NFT marketplace. But we can build all of these I have shown you right here in the blockchain. Okay. For example, logistics is perfect to build on blockchain because all the steps from logistic is stored in the blockchain and is a secure way to track this transaction. Okay, this is it. Okay, let's compare a little bit Web 2 and Web 3. Okay, the Web 2 will verify the identity of the individual. Okay, is a centralized database, the owner of your data. Okay, the way it works is getting your data. Okay, when you go to Instagram and you get your preference, they will gather all this data, send it to a company, and they will give you back the publicity. I don't know if you have happened this, but suppose you're speaking, you want to go to a restaurant or buy some groceries, and there you go into Instagram, and boom, for magic, you will see publicity about this. Okay, it seems that your cell phone is listening to you. This is Web 2. Web 3, you log in user wallet, you decide whatever or no provide your private information. Digital certifications, of course, centralized in database. Common problem, falsification is more laborious to validate a certificate presented by the user. Blockchain is single digital certificate and NFT associated with the participant. Okay, that's when it comes NFT. Payment methods is credit card. Web3 is cryptocurrency payment through your wallet. Of course, payment and teachers administration is an administrative processes. And in Web3 is a smart contract and a DAO distribution. Okay, financial applications. Web2, you will see a DAC, okay, that handle all your financial information and movement. You have the risk to be blocked and all the controls that bank have at that, you know. In Web3, it's simple your wallet. The main features, system control, trust, money transfers, loan control, marketplace. In Web3, it's the same. Okay, Web2 traditional banking is governments and bank, fiat bank, and traditional exchange. In Web3, you will find DeFix, most decentralized, executed on the blockchain, not third parties, cryptocurrency token and stable coins, tokenized debt, cryptocurrency exchange. Of course, the government doesn't like that because they don't have control of your money, control of your life. Let me know, guys, at this point, if you're okay, if you're understanding. We're here to help. Juan, I don't know if you want to say something. You can interrupt whenever you want. Okay, let's have a small example against Web 2 and Web 3. Suppose an election system, the voter goes to the vote, goes to the server, is going to the encryption server, and you will find your results, okay? A little bit manipulator. In Web 3, you vote, is come to a node, go to a validators, go to the blockchain, and propagate the information to the network, okay? Election will be a very good way if we use it in blockchain, more secure and more transparent. But apparently governments doesn't like it. Okay, then we have the most famous word in blockchain, that is NFT, okay? Non-fungible tokens. Okay, a fungible asset is an asset that can be exchanged for another identical asset. Like this is like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, or like Near token in our case, okay, the protocol token. It's like the fiat currency can be exchanged with one identical and have no face in that, okay, because it's public. Then we have non-fungible tokens, NFT. In other hands, a unique asset that cannot be exchanged, okay? This is the famous NFT. We can have a picture of a picture that have a unique value. Okay, it's not repeatable. It's like your ¿cómo se dice? Digital. Just a sec. Let me find that word. It's like your digital asset. Okay, cannot be repeatable. It's like your unique ID. Okay, a non-fungible asset has a distinctive property that differentiate from other assets. Okay, non-fungible tokens are based on non-fungible assets and are unique digital assets using blockchain technology. For example, suppose a document of your house can be easily an NFT because it's just one and belongs to you, not of someone else. Or of course, our art image. Okay, it's only that. That's what the primary value of the NFT. At this moment, people or companies are creating useful NFT. Okay, you will have an NFT that means something. For example, you can buy a ticket for a concert, and that will be an NFT. When you go to a concert, you will receive an NFT that can be a goodie or redeemer, and you can exchange it for a t-shirt, for a popcorn, for a beer, or for any physical stuff that represent this NFT. Of course, the new protocol is perfect platform for NFT because it has many advantages over Ethereum. The protocol is very, very faster than Ethereum. Ethereum also has substantially higher gas fee, while Nedir allows transaction to be processed for negligible fees. Even now that Ethereum has changed to proof of stake, is slower and it's not cheaper than Nedir. Okay, we need to see a little more years, a couple of years, to see Ethereum working faster and cheaper than Nedir, because they to implement charting or something similar is going to take a few years. Okay, so there is Nedir for that reason. This factor make Nedir ideal for buying and selling NFT. As previously mentioned, there are already several NFT projects that have been created to the Nedir blockchain. However, we take a look at the projects more famous in the problem. Okay, in NFT speaking, we have Meanbase. Meanbase is a platform, NFT platform, very useful because also you can sell NFT, but you can develop using Meanbase as a base. You can develop using the Meanbase code they have to create NFT without deploy smart contract. You just need to worry about your front end and to use all the functions they have for NFT. Then we have Paros ID, one of the more valuable and big NFT marketplace. Then we have Hip Hop Heads and Pumps, Near Misfits, Needle Nouts, and Nativo NFT, that is a Mexican NFT marketplace that try to gather all the Latin American cultures. I think they're going to expand to the world. NFT free horses, that is a useful NFT because they help you to grow your product and giving NFT that are owners of this product. Okay, there's an interesting project created here as well. Well, that's for a brief introduction. So remember, you will have your Gitbook where we can have all the information gathered. This link is shared in the chat group, okay, so you can review all these concepts. Guys, are you listening? Are you listening right now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, I would like you, if you can introduce yourself, what is your knowledge? I would like to know a little bit about yourself. What is your knowledge about blockchain? You guys know something about Rust or SimpleScript. What is your experience? Please go ahead. Don't be shy, guys. Come on.
So let's start with me. I'm Renzo Kahveci from Lava. I'm a student at Yale University, and my department is computer engineering. I'm fourth grade. Also, I introduced blockchain
Okay.
about 2 years ago, and also I'm working near almost 9 months.
Okay. Awesome.
And
So
I'm
do you have
yeah.
do you have previous programming language experience?
Near certificate entrepreneur. I was take
Okay.
that.
Okay. Awesome.
And
You know the
Sasha
concepts.
was the instructor.
Okay.
And I'm
Awesome.
coding
Amazing.
in C language. Yeah, I was
Okay.
work in
Well,
that.
no worries. You will see here, Juan Peña is a very good teacher, right, Juan? And he will explain from scratch. Okay, we will see how to create functions, how to declare variables, why the variables are immutable, and how to build, compile, and deploy a smart contract. Who else want to introduce, guys? Furkan, Es, Murat, Yusuf, come on, go ahead.
It seems like we are in a shy classroom. So let me go
Very
first.
shy.
Let me go second. Sorry. And yeah, I am not a developer, and for now I don't intend. But
Okay.
if my young friends doesn't help me in coding, I think I'll have to leave community building and start learning coding.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to do that. What a Web3 blockchain is. I mean, have basic coding knowledge. I can read some codes, but definitely I'm not a developer.
Okay.
Just a community builder and a marketer. So yeah, it was nice being here. It's nice.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Well, I guess you already know a little bit about what is near, of course. All the theory you already know. Okay.
Yeah, superiorities over other blockchains. That's why we are here now. Thank you.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Who else? Okay, guys. No problem.
Kendinizi bir 2 dakika tanıştırmak isteyebilirsiniz. Hani şey yapmaya, el kaldırmaya gerek yok. Direkt mikrofonunuzu açıp konuşun.
Go ahead, Juan.
Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Perfect. Yes.
Let me introduce myself a little bit. Thank you for your words on this. Like you said, I really like Rust and assembly script. I will show. I don't feel comfortable with English at your level, Andres, but
No
I'm
worries.
trying.
No worries.
I will show you how to create the smart contract in Rust and assembly script, how to deploy it, and I want to show the tools that you need to install. But tomorrow I will install it live, just in case you get lost at some point. But if you want to try, I want to share the links with the necessary information.
Okay, let me give you a little comment, guys. We're going to show you how to write a smart contract in Rust and assembly script, but we recommend Rust because almost all the application blockchain are developed in Rust. It's a little bit harder to learn, but if the most used because the faster operation, because it's more secure, because it's just created to develop financial tools. Of course, for this course, if you feel comfortable developing in assembly script, be free to do it, okay? Last year, I started in blockchain, in the protocol. When I started the course, I didn't know anything about Rust, but we decided to go with Rust just to the fact we're going to use it in the near future. So we created a project in Rust, okay? And was a simple project, just was an incremental and decremental smart contract. You click and you increment a number, and you click back and you decrement. That is. The most important thing was to understand how to create variables, functions, deploy, and build a smart contract, okay? Okay, also we want to know, okay, Juan, okay, go ahead, because we don't know if who are using Windows or who are using Linux or even Mac. I don't know if some of you guys have a Mac computer. Let us know, because it's a little bit different.
Yeah, this is something I wanted to ask.
Okay.
If you can raise your hand if you're using Windows, please, so we can know.
Great. Raptor is using Mac. Apple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna give it a try. Listen to you
Okay.
guys.
Okay.
Do as much as you can.
Okay.
Yeah, I will share this in the Telegram too. But if you're using Windows, it's better to install the WSL2 because just in Windows is harder, and sometimes it didn't
Arkadaşlar
compile.
Windows el kaldırsın dedi de ona göre. Yeah, I just translated what you said. Maybe our friends missed that.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Mehmet.
No. They are asking. No, they are saying they use Windows.
Ah, okay, sorry. So yes, okay. Yes, it's better to install Ubuntu in Windows to run in native way. There's will be easy to install these tools. In Linux,
Yeah,
it's always easier. I don't know why. It's meant to use in Linux.
Yeah, and it's easier to use these instructions because just installing Node with npm install Node, it installs a lower version and very old. So please follow these instructions from Windows page.
Try to do it today. If you can't, tomorrow we will have a live session to help you guys to install all of these tools. Do you have the link for Linux one? I think all these guys here are using Windows, right? No one used Linux? Apparently not.